Hey, and welcome back. Today I'm going to give you an actual list of some of my tips for better handwriting. So let's just jump right in. So this template is the lined small, and this first tip may seem like a no-brainer, but it is having a flat and easy surface. Try to eliminate like writing in your car or on a train. Maybe on your couch you're holding it at a weird angle. Just laying it down flat is going to be really helpful in the long run. Number 2 is slow your writing down. And what I mean by slowing down is slow down for now. It doesn't always have to be you writing very slowly and meticulously. It could just mean, while you practice, slow down so you get the shape right and your form right in order to go fast in the future and make sure that your handwriting just still holds up. Number 3 is what we consider to be good handwriting is actually just consistency. The height and spacing between each letter is more important than the shape. So I don't recommend you take on someone else's handwriting or, for example, look at my handwriting and copy exactly how I make my C, O, N, etc. I recommend that you keep your own unique font and then work on what is my 4th tip of sizing and spacing exercises. So when you practice this, sometimes it's just me doodling, but you want to make sure that the height of each letter is consistent. So this is just a quick little scribble, but you see how it's all the same length. That's important. Then with spacing, you want to make sure that it's able to be read. And you can practice this by doing the same letters over and over again. So like A. So make sure it's decently apart and then also the same height. So there's a lot of different things you can do. Another one that is kind of relaxing is cursive L's. That really helps. Okay, on to number 5. Look at what kind of writing tool you're using. So one thing I actually don't like is using a mechanical pencil, which kind of is the fine liner here. So it would be to use a thicker tip. Use a thick tip. And let me show you this in the calligraphy in medium. Let me just make sure that was still in calligraphy. Yeah. So use a thick tip. And even though it's the exact same handwriting, obviously, well, for me, the thick tip looks a lot better than this fine liner. So it does matter what kind of pen or pencil you're using. And if all else fails, use all caps. This is something that I've actually always used within this notebook right here. I love using all caps. It makes my handwriting look very consistent and I can easily read it. And I would say if you aren't able to do some of this spacing and other types of exercises, all caps usually just makes your handwriting look consistent. Number 7, finally, this is the biggest tip of all. Do you have a pen and paper out right now? Because nothing changes unless you're actually practicing it. Like right now. You're only wasting time if you're only watching this and you're not actually trying out how to write some of these things down. So I hope this was helpful for you. This is just what I use. I'm sure there are a million other tips, but these I think are the biggest. And feel free to let me know what other kind of content you'd like to see. Subscribe down below.